Zoom is a great way for you to keep in contact with your friends, family or colleagues. In this video, we'll run through the Zoom mobile app for iOS. It's worth noting that I'll be doing this tutorial on an iPhone XR, so if you're using another device, the placement of the icons and features within the app may be slightly different. First, you'll need to download the application from either the App Store if you're on an iPhone or iPad, or Google Play if you're on an Android device. Once you've downloaded the app, open it. The first screen you see will give you the option to either join a meeting, sign up or sign in. You do have the option to just join a meeting at this stage, but I'll run through how to join a meeting later in this video. If you do not already have a Zoom account, you'll need to set one up. Select Sign Up, add your email address, your first name and your last name, and select I agree to the terms of service. I already have a Zoom account set up, so I'll go ahead and sign in. I'll enter my email address, password and select Sign In. A few pop-ups may appear requesting access to your camera and microphone. Make sure you select Allow so that you can use the video calling features to its full capacity. Now, let's run through the interface of the Zoom mobile app. When you open Zoom for the first time, you will see this screen. We'll come back to this Meet and Chat section soon, but before we dive into this section of the app, I just wanted to run through the icons on the bottom of your screen first. Meetings will show you your personal meeting ID. This is the ID that they will need if they want to enter your meeting room. You also have the option to start a meeting, send invitation, which will bring up options on how you would like to invite people, and edit, which is where you can edit your personal meeting ID and other settings. The next icon is Contacts. This is where you can store the contacts that you often video chat with. You can organise them into groups to help you stay organised. Also, by clicking the icon in the top right hand side, you can add a contact, create a new channel and other options. The next icon along is Settings. This is where you can find all your settings for the Zoom app. All of these options are editable, so click through to each section to change the settings to work with your style of video calling. Now to go through the icons along the top. The first one is New Meeting. This is what it says on the tin. It's how you start a new meeting. When you select it, you'll be given two options: to have your video on and to use your personal ID. Change the settings to your preference. Then select Start a Meeting. Once you're in the meeting, you'll notice there are various options around the screen. We'll start with the icons along the bottom of your screen. The icon to the bottom left is for audio. Press it to turn your audio feed off and on. The icon next to that does the same but with your camera. The middle icon is Share Content. When you click it, you'll be given the options of all the things that you can share, from screen to photos, even a file from Dropbox. The next icon along on the bottom is Participants. This is what you'll need to click to add people into the meeting. Once you've clicked it, you'll be taken to another screen. Click Invite. Then select whether you want to send an email, message, invite your contacts or copy the URL. The last icon at the bottom is More. When clicked, it will give you the option to chat. This brings up an instant message box. You can type a message in and send it to everyone on the call. You can access meeting settings, minimize meetings. This could be useful if you want to look for a separate file to reference in your meeting. And you can add a virtual background. This is just a bit of fun. You can either add in a crazy background to make your co-workers laugh, or add a plain background in if your real background behind you is too cluttered and a distraction from your meeting. Now let's look at the icons along the top. The icon to the top left-hand side of your screen lets you flip your camera so the other people on the call can see your surroundings. And the end to the top right-hand side allows you to either leave or end the meeting. The next icon is Join a Meeting. Select this and you'll be faced with a Join Meeting page. You'll need to add in the meeting ID. The organiser of the meeting should have already sent you this. You can also change your name if you'd prefer to use a nickname or an alternative name that you're known by. Under your name, you also have join options. You can either toggle them on and off depending on whether you want to contribute to a meeting or if you want the camera feature turned on. Then select Join. It's worth noting that when you're on a video call with more than 4 people on your mobile phone, you cannot view everybody on one screen, as the screen itself is too small. You need to swipe across to view all the people who are on the call. Schedule is how you schedule a meeting. And the final icon is Share Screen. This is how you'll share your screen. If you press this now, you'll be asked to insert a meeting ID so that Zoom knows to share your screen into the right meeting room. The icon on the left-hand side of this main screen is Starred, which is where all your starred files and contacts will be stored. And the icon on the top right is New Chat. This is how you start up an instant chat with somebody or a group of people within Zoom. Zoom is a great way to stay connected with people. And the great thing about Zoom is that it's not strictly for business use. You can use it if you want to video chat with your family who are located all over the world, or even friends who you haven't seen in a while. So why don't you download it and let us know what you think?